as time progresses, every once in a while, he'll let me take phone calls from certain people and he will give me the information to relay. And so I will be relaying this information with exactly what he say verbatim, word for word. And so at this time, he's talking to his baby mom. She's now working at the feds. She's a federal officer now. And so he's talking to her a lot, but he's not wanting me to listen in on these conversations, basically telling me that she calls him about work and that it's not my business what they're talking about. So this is going on for like at least a year and a half. And so I'm like, you know what? Y'all do a lot of talking on the phone that y'all don't want me to hear about. And he's like, yeah, because this has to do with her job and she doesn't want you in the business. Well, every once in a while, we would get like a package in the mail and it would say U.S. Department of Justice on it. And so he'll say, yeah, the Fed sent me this information. So when I would open up these documents, the documents looked so legit, so real. It had United States seal stamps on it, judge's name, prosecutor's name, and lots of information. So I had absolutely no reason to believe that this is not happening. And so, as time went on, continue answering phone calls. He would send me out to meet with people. And there's people calling. I mean, so many phone calls. I would basically say in my time and involvement with this, I would probably have talked to 10,000 people. That's how many people were calling. They're calling all the time. They all want this work done. They all want to tell on somebody. They all want to get home to their family. And most of the time, they're calling off for cell phones. Like, they're not even using the TrueLink system or using the phone line system. They're on cell phones. They're in cliques. They're in groups trying to do whatever. It's just amazing. And so, he's basically with his homies. All his homies, from what I understood, had been signed up. Outside of my family members who were hanging with him that didn't actually know the business like that and didn't know what was really going on, everybody that he kept so close to him, he had signed up with the government or signed up with law enforcement in some type of way. So my impression was, this is a private service. This is a private company. And basically what this company does is help inmates who are incarcerated get releases based off of Rule 35B, which is a sentence reduction that only United States attorneys can approve. So on several occasions, I spoke with United States attorneys. These people are actually approving this work. So when this work is being approved, he's basically telling me that people are going out to do this work. And he's taking large sums of money from these people. And even on several occasions, I went out and got money. And even on hundreds of occasions, money came through the mail. Like literally racks on racks on racks straight through the mail. They sending it overnight. FedEx, UPS don't want to meet with nobody, want to keep their hands clean. Hey, my contact person, I'm going to tell them. So as time progresses, I'm staying in contact with these female informants. He's basically talking to the men that, the guys who are his friends. That's who he's communicating with. I'm only communicating with these ladies. Like, whenever they're going out to do work, they're pretty much calling saying, yeah, we went out there, we met with them, this, and that, or whatever. And then he's going out and he's meeting with these girls. After that, I don't know what's going on. Like, he said it takes time before you hear something back, whoop-de-woo, whatever. And so I'm going with that this whole time. So nobody actually knows what his business is. Only myself and all the people who are involved, which would be at least 30 people who are involved, know about what this business is. And so at this time, pretty much he's in the street and he's known as the realest person ever. Like, you cannot tell anybody anything about him. Like, literally, people have come from our hometown and went to Houston and tried to start up drama, and they basically kicked them out of clubs, basically told them to never come back, basically saying, like, this is the realest dude we've ever met before. Like, nobody would hear anything that anybody had to say. Like, if they tried to say that he was a snitch or he worked with the police or something like that, nobody would buy it because money talks.